Okay, in this question, we are solving for x, and x is a base. So anytime you're solving for base or argument of a log, always switch it into exponential form. So first of all, restrictions, you can't have a negative base, and you also can't have a base that is equal to 1. So when we solve that, we want to make sure that x is greater than 0, but not equal to 1. So switching this into exponential form, base to the answer equals the argument. I have x to the 2 over 3 is equal to 16. Now remember, our goal is to end up with what is x, namely what is x to the 1. So to go from 2 over 3 to 1, I'm going to raise it to the reciprocal power. Raise it to the reciprocal power, because over here I have 2 times 3 equals 6 over 3 times 2 equals 6, which is x to the 1, which is what we want. On the other side, I have 16 to the 3/2. So that means I'm taking 16, raising it to the third power, and taking the square root. Or you can write it as taking the square root of 16 and raising it to the third power. Either is fine. I think the second one is a little easier because the square root of 16 is 4, and 4 cubed is 64. So you could do it that way, or you could just do 16 cubed, which is 4,096. And the square root of 4,096 is also 64. So whichever way you want to do it, you get the same answer. So x is equal to 64. Again, I never solve a question without checking it on the graphing calculator because I don't want to get a question wrong by not checking it. So into my graphing calculator, let's check it. So logs are just values, so I'm just going to go math, alpha, math. I'm going to enter in log base. We think it's 64 of 16, and if we did the question right, then the answer should be 2/3, which I can see it is. I can even math frac it, and it is in fact 2/3, so I know I did the question correctly.